So how did you discover craft beer? And what was your gateway beer?
The gateway beer, I think, was Bass Pale Ale
Oh, wow.
back in like the mid '90s or so, maybe maybe '94 or so, something like that. Prior to that, I just thought all beer was supposed to taste bad. But
Exactly.
that was actually the first beer that tasted actually decent. But I got deeper into it and actually discovered craft when Hurricane Opal came through. I'm from Southeast Alabama, so I was living in Southeast Alabama, and Hurricane Opal came through and knocked the power out for like 3 or 4 days. So no one was going to work, and we're basically sitting around playing Magic the Gathering cards. And a friend of mine he was in a craft beer club, so he was getting like 12 bottles a month or something like that.
Okay.
I remember him bringing beers over and sharing them while we're playing Magic the Gathering cards. And I just started thinking, man, now this is really fantastic. These beers are just amazing. And that was, my introduction to IPA and
Okay.
pale ales and different things, American made ones. And then shortly after that, I joined the same club that he was in. And another thing that was kind of impactful on my experience was the limitations in Alabama. So you could not get a beer that was over 5.9% in the state of
Hmm.
Alabama.
Wow.
And this really limited my learning experience about different styles of beer. So this ultimately put me in a situation where I started to realize if I wanted to learn about other styles of beer, I was either going to have to go out of state and find them, or I was going to have to start brewing them, and
Hmm.
then figuring out, like how these certain styles are supposed to taste. Like I never had a Hefeweizen before until I made one, for instance.
Oh, really?
First one I ever had was one that I made, and having never had one, when I drank it, I thought this I did something wrong. That I must have done something extremely wrong when I made this. No, it was actually a good example of style, and that yeast obviously produces isoamyl acetate and phenols, and that's what it's supposed to taste like.
Hmm.
So that's kind of how I got into craft beer.